Hello, and welcome to Chateau de la Noix. We are Bradley and Yves, an English-Belgian couple who bought a chateau in the center of France to restore and breathe new life in this lovely chateau and fulfill my late mom Yvette and our dream, creating a safe haven for people and animals in need, to help recover and find health and happiness again while staying at our chateau. It is a very big task fixing a chateau, and we have not yet even started on the grounds and forest. Follow us on our journey as we try to bring this dream to life.
And now today we're filming the big raptor. Look how devious he looks. Isn't he scary, ladies and gentlemen?
I suggest you take a long walk off a short pier.
Whee! Brad's just polishing that one because our blind little girl there, and the white one had an ear infection we couldn't heal, isn't it, Brad?
Something like pneumonia.
Yeah, and the other one was attacked, of course, and they stayed in for 4 or 5 weeks, isn't it, Brady?
They came in, I think, 2 weeks before Christmas.
So of course they have to reacquaint each other now again, and establishing a pecking order again.
Juliet has gone from the top of the pack to the bottom, and she's not happy about it.
No. See, the little one you see was actually the top chickie. Oh well, but I promised him to make a new coop, a posh one like they had in the UK, isn't it, Brad? So they don't sleep on I don't like it, they sleep for now on the ground. They got straw, loads of straw. There's concrete, straw, and then we put, as you see, boxes down. I just don't like it. I like my chickens off the ground, isn't it, Brad? Go on, you actually didn't came to do this, eh?
Hey!
Go on. Hello.
Come up with a name for the big white one.
Did she not have a name yet?
She's the only one without a name now.
Okay. Do you got a suggestion for the white big one? That's a bit of a bitch.
They're all bitches.
Eh?
They're all bitches apart from Aveline.
Hey! Stop pecking Aveline. She's our favourite, of course, with her one little eye. But the scar, that was, seriously,
She's the only one who didn't run away.
that was that big. It's totally healed. We gave her antibiotics and sprayed it with disinfectant the whole time. She's been used normally to be picked up inside, and she just let fully healed.
Completely healed.
Yeah, it was biggie, wasn't it, Brad?
Well, it was the length of her bald patch.
Yeah, at least 3-4 centimeters, isn't it, Brady? Come on.
Hey, I've seen that face.
As I was saying, I'm only back now 2.5 days from Belgium, and it was a bit hectic with the did I lost my keys? That's one of my key things. I need to make sure I didn't lost them. I hope they're in the car. My drive, they're still fighting. It's got to be normal, Brad. So altogether, it was like 14 hours on the road, and that's way too much. Way too much. I doesn't like it. And I couldn't really crash. Well, no, I slept for 3-4 hours. Arrived at 11 in the morning, finding all detours to get here with all the farmers' protests, isn't it, Brady? And then we
The Grès Agricole.
yeah, bloody thing. And then I slept 3-4 hours, and no, actually 2.5 hours. Got up and we cleaned for the rest of the day. The chateau, because we had the Safar people coming around. These are the people from the agriculture society or something like that, and they decide or help you if you need help or have to agree to sell to you. But we are classed as we're gonna do the medicinal herbs too. So we classed as we can help them, and as not as a farm, but yeah, sort of as a farmer, isn't it, Brady?
We're classed as farmers.
Yeah. So
aromatic and medicinal.
And because you don't know the people, it's a bit like, what will they be? But it was quite pleasant, isn't it, Brad? They understood the whole project about Bradley want to take care of old animals, and me of people in need, and what we want to do with the rooms to take care for people, and the medicinal herbs to make arnica cream and echinacea drops, and essential oil things like that. So they were quite happy with that. Can you hear them making noise? But today Brad's gonna get the wheelbarrow. Can we just not get the things? But it's only 2 o'clock, and first wants to do the boiler. I was planning to do nothing today because I sort of like, this is now the day after they gone, and I'm kind of crashing now from that long drive and then cleaning that much, and working a lot in Belgium, because people seem to think, as I film Brad a lot, I don't work that much. What's your answer on that? Do I work a lot?
Sometimes too much, and he never focuses on one job at a time. He starts one and then gets distracted off onto another.
But do I work as much as you?
Yes. As I said, sometimes too much.
Do I work more than you? He's not going to say that, of course.
Sometimes too much.
So I'm a bit tired. But I'm only here for just over 2 weeks. And then I go back to Belgium for 3 weeks. Because financially we need the money for the shop. From the shop that we're going to sell. To get bigger works done. Do you know what I mean? Like now we can do small works, and there's enough small works to do for 2 years, but we want to do the bed and bugger off, like Brad says. And a kitchen costs money to install, tiles, flooring, it all costs money. And once the shop is sold, we can do it with that. So now what we're doing is smaller works here, because I'm only also a short time here. Hey, Moni girls.
And it's like today I sort of crashed, but we want to start the railing of the balustrade. Let me show it to you. You okay? Yeah. Okay. Brad is always putting the boiler on because for some reason he likes that. For me it's just another job to do, but Brady walked totally down there and he said it's proper marsh, because don't forget you got the lake there that you can see. That is a that also needs cleaning out, getting borders on. A lot of work in this place. But the people from the two ladies of Suffer were very nice and very friendly, and they listened and they understood the project. It's really good. And now if you need help with anything of paperwork or things, you can call them or mail them. That's good, isn't it? One of the things we need to do soon is, this is the kiwi, and Brad thinks to let it grow that way, because now we got these three things in tangled here and that's too much. So I need to, pardon me, cut it off, put it that way, so the grapevine can even go more wild. And Bradley also wants to keep the wisteria here because that looks very nice, and we got this massive, I'm not kidding, that big, maybe a bit thinner because I got fat fingers, fat thumbs, but really thick bees. And Bradley gave them a weird name, I need to ask him again. So, as I said, the girls were inside, and I would have not put them in here when it was nice flooring. So Bradley needs to clean all the damages up. That's gonna be fun. I'm not doing it. Just jickeys. Anyway, focus. I don't know if I showed you a lot of the things we bought. I like Biden because we have enough walls, and every time I see a small one, even less nice ones, I like to buy them. And some things I just bought because Emma's were putting them in the rain or left them out in the rain, and I don't like things going to waste, no food nor other things. So yeah, I just like little paintings, isn't it? I came back with a full car, of course, and my car is having hissy fits. There's something broken on it, so I only can drive like maximum 90 and not using the 5th and 6th gear for now. And I need to take him into the garage, but that's in Belgium. Because I don't really know anyone here yet. But I got here. It just gives you more stress on the road, what's already not very helpful for a stressful person as me. Anyway, I wanted to show you what we're gonna get now from these things we found in the outbuildings. We're gonna get and try to reinstall them and make that nice and lovely. Already did the knob, very shiny again, and then we need to get more gold on it, as you can see here, isn't it? It's gonna look lovely. Yeah, because now wobble, 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 wobble. It's as standfast as my brains. So yeah, let's collect this and try to fix this, clean off, try to fix them, give them a nice bit of coat. These are now in black. I'm not 100% keen on it, but that's originally how it was. I was thinking of dark purple, dark blue, so it's not black. I don't know yet. We need to think about it. First, getting the pieces back on. All right, let's do that. All right.
She just went back into the coop.
And this, I just said to Brad, it's Karma. That was actually the one that picked on all the other ones, isn't it?
Between her and Henrietta, they were the top
Yeah.
of the pecking order, and now she's the bottom.
Yep. Look, nice, eh? I don't know if you can see it on the video. All the tops.
I can see it. There's still a deer having a snooze in that field.
We got deers there. So you know, this corner here is not ours of the forest. That's from a Parisian bloke. Maybe later we can dream. You know, our farmer is a big hunter, isn't it? So we don't want them in our forest. We saved a little deer that was stuck there, then that run there, and then another one. Is that still the hunting dogs we hear now? No?
You forget, look, 3 houses along that road have dogs.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing over here. I think it's something.
Just let them bark away.
I think it's something in. Something French in Belgium. When your dog barks the whole time, you go out and tell your dog off.
In the UK, you let them bark too long, you end up getting the police called on you for noise complaints.
Yeah, well, not bothered. It's just Anyway, I digress. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and the deers, and one run that way, and the hunters were there and shot it before Brad's face. So that was a bit of a unhappy thing. But we're really enjoying it now. I don't know, you can't see it, to be honest. It's too far away, but we saw earlier 3-4 deers.
3 deer, 2 adults and a juvenile.
They're just eating away. Bullshit. And Karma, isn't it, Brad?
As I said on my Instagram post, I get a little bit of enjoyment seeing them on that field, particularly because he's got crops on that one.
Let's not say that. We want to get along with our neighbours.
It goes both ways.
I know. We just like animals a lot, and we have a lot of, what is it? The French Pumbas. It's not the
Wild boar.
wild.
Oh, I haven't seen any, not since the summer.
Wild boar, wild boar. Da, 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 da. Never mind. So let's go get the things we're gonna put back on. The railing, not railing,
Yeah.
balustrade.
Well, railing, balustrade, same thing.
Okay.
Don't cut this wood. Full of nails.
What? These little beams here?
The beams that are...
I know it's full of nails.
I managed to get one off and I cut it up, and I had to be bloody careful to avoid the nails.
I know. I wish we could fix that.
Burnt well, though.
I wish we could fix that, didn't it? That's some batteries in it, but it's like Mahusa batteries.
We've got the charger for it.
Meep meep.
They're even...
As you know, or a few people knew,
There's a spare one.
we had natural food shops, but I always worked in the weekend also, and I worked in a carpet factory, and the big boss drove one of those. Well, the big boss and some people who drove it in in the weekend. No, you put it's like a clipboard. You put your things in, your orders and things like that.
Beep, beep.
So the big boss drove in it. Drove once against the wall. Drunk he was. And then you got weird people that also tried to drive it.
Exhibit A.
because it was bloody big in the carpet factory, and he had one of those. But this one is bigger. Can we fix it? He passed away now, my old boss. Bless him. I like the old bloke. What did you found? Keys?
Key. Does that take? It does take a key.
Okay.
Eagle. It's eagle on it. The key. He's actually coming over to look at the plate.
What do you mean, the plate? Okay. But it will be, that would be duty if we can fix that, isn't it, Brady? Beep beep.
December 2003 this was made.
So not from
Not the Swiss.
the
This means Anton bought this.
Did he? 2003.
He bought the place mid 2003.
Oh yes. The last owner. Yeah, a bit disagreeable about. Anyway, so you know that was all full with crap here. So we got a lot of them away. We still need to cut this up, boys.
It's soaking wet.
Well, you cut it up, put it inside in the boiler room.
And take up room for the other burner bullshit.
Like we don't have cellar enough. It needs to be cleaned up, eh? Can't leave things like that, really. Right. I know we got a lot of space. It doesn't mean we need to.
These are curved. These are from the tower.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only noticed it because from the inside. You don't notice it from the outside.
See, that all needs to come up, cut up. We can do that probably Monday. Come back down. Actually, look, I thought I talked about it. You can wrap that around that orange crap. Oh yeah, it's like Brad said. Look, they actually curved.
They're from the tower. They've still got the nice
handles on it. And we don't want to throw them away because we're thinking if they would let us build an extra pieces on it.
At the very least, the glass would be handy.
I can put them in, isn't it, Brad?
They're not in too bad a condition. The bottom ridges.
And then we had a, what is it? When it was here from...
That might have been actually a leftover from Michelin.
From Michelin, yeah, of course it was.
Behind that are more
So we come now to collect these things. And those on the wheelbarrow. Do you want to film so people don't keep saying I'm just filming and you do all the work?
You should have brought the tripod.
Oh well, I'll put you somewhere. We just pick it up. And you want me to come along to know what you still can, what you're allowed to burn from me?
Well, we can't really use any of this.
You can burn that all.
Yeah, I was dragging you along so you could help me with some of it back up.
Okay, I'm not chucking that away.
Not these, no. Just the boards.
Okay.
This one, in particular, is one from the tower's curved.
I can see it.
And this one.
Yeah.
But this one is
broken.
Split.
Yeah, that one is a...
This one here is a newer one.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Down there I found the remains of a squirrel's nut stash. It was a load of old hazelnut shells.
Okay. And so this all can be burned. This can be burned. That will get you for another. Because this wood is dry, it's good to start it, isn't it? And then
I'm mixing this in with the wet wood.
With the wet wood and the crap wood, the fallen trees. That. Well, there was no stock here inside, isn't it, Brad, to keep it dry? Would be nice if it's cleaned up, because once we move all the stuff, once the shop is sold. Croix de gay. You just got to keep the box because it says that, isn't it? Yes. Oh dear. All right, let's pack all the things up. So, how much we got, Brady?
You have to wind me.
So, let's see. You're gonna have to learn to weld. Can you do that online? And now I have to find all my stuff that's still in one of the things. But happy with it? With the things you found?
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly intact.
Oh. Yeah.
We have got various other bits floating around in the chateau.
Do we? You sure? Okay. I didn't know.
I think we've got the small bits. I think we've got some up or in the west wing somewhere.
Okay. Let's get that to Eden and see how that goes.